turn that on. Let's rename this to Blue Snow. By what? It's literally not. Are you insane? Okay, well.
Ah, now we can hear you.
Okay, we might have some issues here.
Okay.
It's because I'm leaned closer to the blue snowball, hon. I'm almost positive that's what's happening here.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Are we going to have to sit back and speak more loud?
No, you're going to have to scoot closer to the microphone. I can't believe I somehow deleted the blue snowball from the... Okay, there we go. The problem was I didn't have the blue snowball on this particular screen. On the notes screen, I didn't have it, and I hadn't adjusted that.
Okay, so if this is correct, then I should be pretty audible now.
Okay, there we go. The problem was I didn't have the blue snowball on this particular screen. Why is it picking up my breathing as though it's getting my mic?
Maybe it's only taking the Discord audio.
It shouldn't be. So we may need to sit on the floor here. Or pull this closer.
Pull the sofa closer.
The sofa, okay. Ugh. So we may need to sit on the floor here. Or pull this closer. Okay, well now we're doing it. This is not the default. We want it to be that. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming through your mic, not the table mic.
It was set to default instead of blue snowball. So that should be fixed now.
Okay, let's test the audio one more time. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
It was set to default instead of blue snowball. That should be fixed now.
Okay, let's test the audio one more time. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I think you can hear both of us now.
Okay, stream looks like it's working now. Audio is fixed. I hope you edit that out.
You can't edit stuff out on stream. It's okay, it's part of the charm.
Ah, well, we can edit the VOD for the VOD at least.
I don't think people edit VODs, usually.
Let me just do a quick message for the account and we'll be good to go. Create post.
Oh boy. Ganon is canon. Dexter's Baxter. At least we're not being drowned out by the game. That seems to be working okay.
Yeah. Audio setup actually seems like it's working pretty well now.
I kind of wish we had like a microphone stand or something, but we don't. like a little arm boom mic kind of deal. Not boom mic, but you know what I mean.
Oh.
Just making me creeping on link.
Yep.
There we go.
That's what it's going to be. Let's
Perfect.
post it.
Posting.
All right. I might as well get started, I guess.
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
We are
everybody.
for real starting now.
We should introduce
Can
ourselves.
you turn off that? Or at least turn it down? You obviously can't see anything that we were talking about because we were just sort of messing with YouTube stuff. Streaming boring stuff. But
Hey, it works now, though. This is pretty amazing. I'm surprised the whole setup works. Madeline is an consummate IT professional.
yeah, we'll go with that.
All right, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Thomas. I'm an indie game developer, and I've beaten a lot of Zelda games with 3 heart runs, but not this one.
And I'm Madeline. I'm a filthy casual, and I sometimes do art for his games. So here I am.
All right.
Can you explain the notes real quick?
Yes,
so we can
should
switch over
explain
to the
notes.
gameplay screen.
So these notes up here, these things. So we're doing a 3 heart challenge run.
This is not a speed run.
It is not a speed run. I've been looking at I've watched a lot of people do speed runs of this, and I have a few tricks, but I am not. Right now, I have yet to actually beat Ganon like this. This is where you do the tutorial on the plateau, grab the 4 runes, and then go straight to Ganon's castle, fight all 4 of the blights, all 4 of them, one after the other, and then Ganon, and then Beast Ganon. And if you die once, I think you have to start the whole thing over. We should switch this out. So I've tried this a few times, but every time I try it, I choke when I get to Thunder Blight. He is just the worst. So,
Well, this time you have a chance to prove your worth. I'm sure you'll beat it, and then our stream will be over.
Yep. All right, so we're going to be taking out, let's see, I might as well just get started. Sheesh.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to want, Kranos is correct. We're going to eat our, oh, I forgot I had a second elixir. Let's start with this elixir. All right, let's go. I am a little bit underprepared for this. Speedrunners optimize a lot better than I'm doing right now, but whatever.
I mean, they also like launch themselves through the ceiling and
Yeah. I
do like shield surf into bomb, into shield surf again, into fly, into, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyways, this is Water Blight. Easy.
No, this is wind blight.
Right, oh, Wind Blight. Wind Blight's okay.
It literally says wind blight.
Oop.
Thank
Well,
goodness
we're off to
for
a good start.
I thank goodness for the implementation of like essentially sturdy from Pokemon in more games.
Oop.
So does he go in a different order every time? Is it randomized?
So it's not randomized. These are the same. So it is the same. They go in the same order every time. It's Water Blight. It's Wind Blight, Water Blight,
Thunder Blight.
or Fire Blight, and then Thunder Blight is last. Hey, where'd you go? Stop.
Behind you?
Wow,
Oh, you're playing like me. Maybe you should stop trying to explain it. Sorry, I'll quit asking you questions.
Ooh. So I believe if I hit him twice or 2 or 3 times in the face, it'll stun him. Oh, let's do this one.
Come on, bud.
And still, there.
Got him. What is it? YES. Oh, yes.
There. Okay, that's phase 1. 1 down, 8 to go.
8?
I'm just counting the blights.
Oh, okay.
The blights each have 2 phases.
Ah, I see.
Okay, so in this phase, I can't let him shoot because then all the little extra things will just completely wreck me, and we can't have that. Okay, get
Go,
up.
Blink. Are you stuck against a wall or something?
Ah!
Friggin' dang it.
Yep.
One more? Or do you have to do 3 times
No,
like
it starts
between,
over. Oh, come on. Oh, this is not what I wanted to happen.
I believe it's in fact the opposite of what you wanted.
Yep. Did it again. Quit doing that. That's annoying. Oop. It's not. There. This is interruptible, at least. There.
Got him.
And down.
Boom.
Okay, that's number 1.
6 more phases left.
Is anybody on the chat yet? How'd you see? Oh, there it is. Alright, there's Waterblade. Waterblade is much easier because he's slow and he's flurry rushable. Oop. Map. I was not expecting him to do that move. Alright, come on, do a swing. There we go. Okay, so this is easy. We just do this. There's a lot of speedrunner strats for doing this properly. I'm not going to be doing any of those.
I don't know.
Well,
maybe
okay,
it
that's
would be
kind of a
prudent
streamer.
to-
That's kind of a speedrunner strat there. Okay, so I have been learning a few fun things, like you can jump to cancel out some of the spin attacks. If you face away from them as you start the spin attack and then come back, you can score up multiple hits. Ah, that was the wrong way to do it. Well, that works. If you face away while doing spin attacks, the hitboxes overlap behind Link, so you'll hit him like 3 times per spin if you're lucky. Every speedrun guide I've seen of this is like, oh yeah, don't expect to do it perfectly ever. Have all kinds of backup strats, be able to predict them. I've beaten these guys, like I've beaten each of these guys like 5 or 6 times, like in just normal gameplay, and then not counting challenge runs like this. Oof. Oop. I thought he was going to do Cryonis first. I mean, technically the spear is Cryonis. He uses all the ice particle effects when he resummons it.
Yeah, I feel like Waterblade is not too hard to deal with. Like, my memory of him is that he was not that bad. And I'm bad at games or whatever.
There.
So, yeah, fall down.
Okay, we're going to hit him with this one. Because we're saving our good stuff for Thunderblight. Okay.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
There. Oh, come on.
Oh, he's up there. Oh.
Yeah, here, let's do this. That works.
Nice. Nicely done.
Okay, next is Fireblight.
Heck yeah.
Let's see. For you, I don't have the. So for you, I actually can't. He's also
Oh, he's
flurryable.
got big hair.
So he's also flurryable. No problems here. I'm mostly going for safe strats to make sure I can. Whoop! That was. I could have flurried that. Hey, no. Stop. There. Hey.
Come on, give. Yeah,
There
so in some ways, since Tears of the Kingdom is coming out really soon, we wanted to see if we could put together a streaming setup that would work, because we were thinking about, right now Thomas has some time to play Tears of the Kingdom, and he's thinking about kind of just marathoning it, and he was like, I wonder if we could stream it. So we're kind of just testing our stream setup, but we're also like practicing not just the stream setup, but like all the, you know.
What was that?
You hit the ground, I think.
That was definitely a parry. Flurry. Come on. Oop. Hey.
Were you not at full?
I thought I was at full.
I thought you were.
Okay, so we're going to do this try this one more time. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to go down and tag the shrine at the bottom of Hyrule Castle. And then I'm going to go and try and get the labyrinth armor.
Can I say that I'm honestly a little relieved that you didn't just beat it first try?
I mean, that would have been anticlimactic. Real short stream, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, if that happened, I guess we could try it on Master Mode.
See, the thing that I was thinking would happen is that I would then start playing my game. I think this game is so hard, and I've been playing games on an Xbox controller lately, too. So all my A's and B's and X's and Y's are mixed up. So I can't press the right buttons. So having me play would be an embarrassment and a not fun time. So I'm glad that's not the plan.
So apparently you cannot, this trick I'm using here, if I had slightly better weapons and stats to use, you can just kind of trounce Wind Blight. If you do it wrong and miss the shot, you can actually trounce Wind Blight with just a basic weapon, like I'm doing right here. Nope. Okay. So if you press B during a spin attack, you'll cancel out. Also, you can jump to cancel out of like the basic, to cancel out the finisher for the. Oh, come on. So I'm trying to conserve arrows, otherwise I would be like going for headshots here.
Isn't B also jump?
No, X is jump because it's at the top of the square.
Oh,
or top
that's
of the diamond.
right. I always forget.
They changed B to run. They actually changed it for this game. Like, I thought that was kind of funny.
I get confused because, like, I have to remember it's that, like, you press the top button to go up and you press the bottom button to, like, do things with your feet. But then when I'm not playing, I'm like, oh, you run with your feet. You know what I mean?
There.
Got him.
There we go. Get that son. That missed.
Nope. Oh.
I'm hoping I can.
It especially is weird to me that you were not at full health because you have so little health. Like, how could you possibly have been missing any?
It could have been off by a quarter heart, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay, next phase. This is Water Blight. Water Blight, I don't want to really hit in the head. I'm just going to try and go for flurry rushes on him.
The other thing I know from, the other thing that I call the sort of sturdy mechanic, it's like, oh, you survive, duality?
Duality.
You survive with like one hit left if you are at full health. I think of all that also as Undershirt from Mega Man. I think it's from Mega Man Battle. Because it's like it'll save you once per fight and make you go down to 1 instead of to 0. But it only works once, so. I mean, has Link had a jump button in other games? I feel like he's usually one of those who gets to the edge and then is done.
So this was an interesting thing about Breath of the Wild. They changed
it. Minish cap.
Yeah.
Technically.
So in Breath of the Wild, they changed a lot of things. When I started playing it, it took hours to get used to.
Like versus other Zelda games?
Yeah, they completely changed the controls. Like.
Oh. Because I feel like it's not like a super revolutionary control scheme.
It's not, but they. I'm gonna save my bomb arrows.
Or attempt to.
Go. Oh no, I can't run to him. Come here, come here.
And you missed. Sorry. Sorry.
It was cool. It was cool. If I had more stamina, I could have done a combo with it.
Stamina
Come on.
is key. It's not a good one to do it on.
Fine, fine. We'll use bomb arrows.
You could probably just shoot him in that arm or whatever with not bomb arrows as well.
Okay, number 3. I died to this one, which is embarrassing because he's pretty easy, honestly.
I was being distracting.
There we go.
I feel like Thunderblight again gave me a lot of trouble when I played. I was so long ago.
Yeah. Thunderblight was real hard. Most people would do him last because he was in the Gerudo Desert, and that's like the least interesting one on the landmark on the map.
Are you serious?
I mean, the Gerudo Desert's cool and all, but
I hate the Goron place a lot. Oh, well, it counted you as shielded, so cool.
even though I was facing away with the throne, that's funny. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
that
go.
was pretty generous of it. Thank you, game.
So he's not being stunned by
Gerudo
these
Desert
hits.
is awesome. I don't think people do it less because it's boring.
Is he not being stunned by these hits because I'm using a slightly weaker weapon?
It has the Yiga, it has the Dune sandworms, it has the cool character designs.
The sand seals are my favorite part of the desert.
It has sand seals.
Oh, it's got that labyrinth in it too. That's probably what will be competitive if I die on this run. I'm going to try and beat him with the... so if I die on this run, we're going to try and go and get some of the Barbarian set so that I can...
Just have higher attack.
so I can use it for the attack boost to try this and go for other things with... oop, broke.
What a surprise.
Okay, Royal Claimer is fine. Actually, no, let's... yeah, Royal Claimer is fine. Yeah, no, don't! Link, what are you doing? Hey.
That's how I always feel in this game.
Okay.
Like,
You're
just
gonna
is doing
try
things and I'm like, why? Why would you do this? I think Fireblight is generally considered kind of a pushover.
Ooh!
Oof.
Okay. That's fine.
You're at 3/4. You mean?
Yeah, we
okay,
don't want to...
you are actually at full now.
So I think if he actually hits me in this phase... oh, right! This one. There we go. Okay, that gets him down. There. Okay.
Very well done.
Now, this is the most difficult fight of the whole thing.
It's harder than Ganon.
Harder than Ganon, yes. Okay, hey, he's about to move. Okay, hang
I mean,
on.
it's not like I needed more help for Ganon, but I'm still so disappointed
Okay, let's
that
try...
you didn't get to make a Megazord out of all of the Guardian
actually...
Beasts. I'm still so mad that that didn't happen.
I'm...
Is he just blocking it with his shield?
Yeah, he would block... So I tried... I missed the third one. If I had hit the third one, that would have stunned him. As it is... Okay, here, let's do this. So when he's throwing you... When he's throwing the... there. What?
Nope.
Whoa.
You keep hitting his shield, I think.
Yeah, that's supposed to break the shield. Was I thinking of... There, this works too. Okay.
Can you do the, like...
I should be doing... Well, I switched to the shield because I'm unconfident about how I can pull this off.
Don't
Wait,
get hit
no,
by
this works.
those.
This works. His shield's not up right now, so I can...
Okay, now it's back.
Okay, let's...
You don't have a weapon.
Did it break? Oh,
Yes.
Oh, it broke. Hey, there we go. Okay, this is better. Much better. Okay, I'm going to have to...
You're okay.
And that should drop him into phase 2. Okay, I'm about to die. Let's see if I can make a good showing of it. It is possible...
I salute you.
So it's possible to stun lock him in this phase. I believe what you're supposed to do is hit him with the bomb arrows in the head while he's doing the summon, when he's summoning his... So I believe what you're supposed to do is hit him with a bomb arrow in the head while he's summoning these things. There. Oop. Oh, I'm about to die. Okay. Whatever, we'll hit him with it. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. I hit you with the thing. What was that?
There we go. He's a little boy. Okay, he's teleported away, Matrix style.
And I'm dead.
Oh, I forgot elemental attacks do that.
So elemental attacks will one-shot your unit full health. Okay.
They do not follow the sturdy/undershirt rule.
I thought that you were supposed to... There's supposed to be some way to interrupt him during that phase. Or like one cycle it. And I'm thinking I'm not prepped enough to do that. I'd rather do that when equipped with like full three-tier attack buffs and all that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go down into the basement of the castle. I believe it's on this side is the mine. So I think it's on this side by the docks. Yeah, it's over here by the dock. So we're going to go right. We're going to go and hit the shrine down there so I can teleport.
This is mostly what I want out of Tears of the Kingdom, is to be able to climb more buildings.
Yeah, this is the best dungeon in the game. If we get more like this, please. Yes.
I like climbing buildings, but I'm real basic, so I know lots of people don't really like climbing buildings in games that otherwise you shouldn't be climbing buildings, like Uncharted and Assassin's Creed and everything just like added climbing into games that like maybe didn't need climbing. I suppose in Assassin's Creed it was more of like an actual pillar of gameplay, but I actually really like stupid random climbing and parkour. It's not usually very good, but I almost always appreciate it. I'm also one of those weird people who likes like cinematic platformers though. I played Lunark recently, and that was really fun. I liked that game.
Yeah, I've actually been a real big fan of games that have a lot of climbing or kind of pseudo-flight mechanics and stuff like that. Did I include a link to the stream when I posted it to Twitter?
Where do you want? Can I control? Do you want me to try and go somewhere?
Hang on. I did not post a link to the stream on Twitter. Hang on. Could you go and go ahead and?
I always forget.
Oops, careful. Madeline has grabbed the controller here while I tweet.
I'm bad at games. Oh shoot. I don't want this from you. I forgot that they go in the water. I forgot that they do that. Wow, I can't believe he missed. I can't carry any more of those. Now they're just in the water. I feel I've done this incorrectly. Where were we trying to go? Oh, hello, Keys. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna let you do this.
Okay, I tweeted the tweet. I'll take the controller back now. Okay, thank you.
I've gotten you into a jam.
Well, that's a bit of a jam. There was a Keith about to murder us.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
For many reasons, there were many things about to kill us.
Let's go. Oh.
You're down to...
Alright, let's just get out of here. I could, like, fight them and take their arrows, but I don't care. So, the main thing we need to do up here is to start this shrine, which involves...
Will you go away, you stupid Keys. I do admire your tenacity, I guess.
am really looking forward to the homing arrow eyeballs.
Oh my gosh, yes. That actually does seem really good.
Yeah, everything I've seen about the sequel is real exciting.
Yeah. I haven't purposely really sought out a bunch of stuff about the sequel. I don't know. There are lots of good things about this game, and I appreciate it as like a work of art, but it's not like my heart game. I don't love it.
It's been real controversial for some people. Let's see.
It's not it. I don't even care about any of the things that anyone else cares about. So, like, don't ask me things.
Oh, yeah. So, fun trick in case, which I didn't know until like 30 hours into the game. You can use your bow and arrow to light in place of a torch.
Yes, you can.
The torch is nice for, like, moving. Like, this even works on the blue flames in the puzzles involving that. Mm-hmm. Where you can, you take your bow. You go up to the torch.
I feel like I actually knew this.
So you can hold the trigger to pull it back, and you press B to loose the string and put it down. So you hold it.
Not to relax the bow without releasing.
Yeah, and then you walk up here, and you light the arrow, and now you have fire on your bow. This does bonus damage, like it sets things on fire, but also
Will
you
your
use it for these
arrow
spells.
evaporate like a deku stick? In...
No,
no.
it
Oh, the
just goes
fire
out after
just
a sec.
evaporates.
It just
Okay.
extinguishes itself after a sec.
Sassy Kosas Shrine. Awesome. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, is that just so you
I'm
can
about
work
to
back
teleport.
here?
Yeah, I'm about to. I mean, I can get these when I come out. I forget what was up here. Does this go up to the library?
I think so. I want to say yes.
Oh yeah, I've been up here. Yeah, I've actually come through. I spent a fair bit of yesterday going through Hyrule Castle, collecting all the weapons.
It's also fun to have the music. I know that, like, I don't dislike the regular music. It's just fun in this level to have the like continuous music because it's really good music.
So I understand there were a lot of complaints about this game, and I totally understand.
I don't have that as a complaint. This is honestly, I don't have that as a negative about the rest of the game. It's just really positive about this place.
Yeah. The music was one of the big complaints I heard. So was things like what was the other one we mentioned?
Weapon durability.
Oh, weapon durability. Not what we didn't mention. Weapon durability.
Oh,
we mentioned
no dungeons.
No dungeons.
Wait, what did we mention? I don't think we mentioned anything in particular.
Oh well.
Yet again, I mentioned that we don't get to make a giant Megazord with all the guardian animals at the end, which is obviously the only correct conclusion to this game, but, you know, they didn't do that, and I don't understand why.
Massive disappointment.
Oh, I forgot you're not a baby. You got your arms. Are you just trying to grab some more guardian weapons, or...?
No, I want to unlock the shrine so I can...
Ooh.
I want to unlock the shrine so I can teleport back to it once
Right.
I've gotten the barbarian armor. So we're not going to be doing any of the big dungeons. We're not going to be doing any of the bosses or any of the Divine Beast quests.
Oh, it doesn't need to do, like, lasers or something now? Bonk. Got him!
We're just trying to beat Ganon without as quick as possible with 3 hearts. In theory, we could go and do like if we wanted to, we could go do all the Divine Beasts and just not pick up their hearts, and not pick up their hearts when they drop them, and then we could fight Ganon directly. But I want to do the boss rush. Come on.
You got this. You got this.
Okay.
You're good at this game. Here it comes. Bonk. Get him. Got him.
There we go. What was that? It was a fast flurry rush.
That's because you were, like, kind of close, I feel like. Like, yeah, you gotta, like, hit the ground on the regular flurry rush, but because you kind of were able to dodge to the side, I think that's why it came out a little faster. Also, keep in mind your head is kind of far away from the mic, so...
Oop. There it was again! What was that?
Maybe we can watch back the VOD and see what it was. Ran out of stamina.
I do think it's hilarious how the laser will just throw you back without damaging you afterwards. It's just shameful. It's not actually like a problem.
He's just humiliating you. It's about sending a message.
Yeah.
The laser doesn't actually hurt.
So I do
It just
think,
hurts your pride.
Yeah, I do think these enemies are a bit too tanky, and they're not interesting enough to be proper mini bosses. You know.
Yeah, it would be nice. Honestly, the Hinoxes, those are more interesting. You're out, you're out, you're out, you're out. You really gotta watch your timing on those. See, yeah, you jumped to the side, so... That time you were pretty high off the ground, so it... so I think it took a while to come out, but...
Okay, this time I'm going to time it. There.
Well, and especially, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the general idea behind these is okay, because the idea is you're not actually going to do all of these. Right? The idea is you're not going to do all of these shrines. So...
Oop!
Ooh. Unfortunate.
I tried to parry both of those, and neither of them worked.
Oh.
Oh well.
You got it. You got it this time. A major test of strength. We know. I really like the animation in Ocarina of Time where he looks back at the door when that happens, where he's like, you know, it's really good.
Yeah.
I still think those animations are quite good. I don't know. I have a lot of nostalgia for them, though.
Ocarina of Time had the best cutscenes.
I'm still... Well, I mean... How much of that is you really think that, or versus, like, me telling you that that's my opinion?
No, playing through it, there's all kinds of fun camera angles. They put the camera in interesting places in the environment. Like, it all stands out in my head. Like, one of my favorite ones is the scene where you come into Kakariko Village, and there's the invisible monster rampaging around.
Oh my gosh.
It's all
that
everything
one
you
is
see
terrifying.
is done with camera work.
Yeah, it's all, like, first person, or
Yeah.
whatever.
So you don't even get to see it, you know, which is the best way to portray a monster.
Yeah, to some degree. I was reading the other day about, I don't know, I read this in a YouTube comment. There was some horror movie where it was like they had actually put like a mask on the killer's face in post, was what somebody was claiming. I don't know if that's true, but it did look very like uncanny and creepy. So, if so, that honestly is kind of a good use of VFX. Because well, and the other thing too is apparently people were really sympathizing with this killer because like he kind of looked hot or whatever, so they just in post put like this creepy like porcelain looking mask on him. How did I get on this? What was I saying?
We were talking about cinematography and Ocarina of Time being the best
Oh
one.
yeah, like I feel like yeah, Ocarina of Time has lots of really like memorable moments where they use what they have really, really well. Like they don't have like super high res models or anything. They don't have any of that. But they do like they put the camera in places that make sense.
That worked?
I think there is a credited cinematographer on that game. I wonder if maybe I should look that up and see if there's anything else that person's done.
There's the double hits right there.
Got him.
All right.
Good job, honey. Don't get hit by that explosion. Does it hurt?
They don't do
Okay,
damage
good.
when they explode.
Beedle-doodle-doodle-dee.
Yeah, so backward spin attacks. Real fun. The animation on this is stupidly slow, but I've been reading up on how to do this. So you're going to run up to, you do things like, oh, if there's a water blight, I'm going to run up to him. And then you say, turn around, and then as soon as Link pulls the sword over his head, you start doing this. And this means that Link's facing forward, but his spin attacks are going behind him. And that overlap right behind him is a sweet spot where the hitboxes overlap, and you can get 2 hits, like 2 or 3 hits per spin on. On the blights, it's even easier because they're so big. You can hit their arms and other body parts.
That's one of the things that sucks about Thunderblight Ganon is that he's relatively small. Get rid of maybe the Guardian Sword?
Yeah,
I don't know. If you're going to go into the Gerudo Desert, though, like how vulnerable are things to flame?
Actually, I'm going to drop the... So, if I'm in the desert at night, the flame sword's going to be a big deal.
Oh, for lighting or for...
for heat.
Heat, okay.
So the flame sword is going to be a big deal for heat,
It warms
especially.
you up. But torches don't. Wait, what?
Torches do, but you got to keep them lit. Flame swords just go.
Oh, torches do. Oh, I'm thinking of Valheim, I think, where torches don't keep you warm.
Yeah, no. This game's actually really nice about that. That was too early. If you wait until the camera starts moving in that last scene, this bar will start, the logo in the lower right will start filled up, and speedrunners actually have to wait for the timing on the that cutscene with for the shrine, 4 shrines, to speed things up. So in this game, this game got weather. It gets cold. It gets hot. There's a lot of ways to get around that. The game tutorializes buffs, but what you can do is...
I mean, I guess it technically tutorializes cooking. I feel like I just didn't understand how important cooking was until the very end of the game. And even then, I don't know. I kind of hate it. I don't hate cooking itself. I hate how necessary it is.
So there's other ways around it. You save up a ton of rupees and you get the armor, or you...
I got armor and I still needed all of this.
So the funny thing is, the stuff like these weapons and the... let's just check one thing real quick. Yeah, I kind of prefer this one. It's bigger.
You like the two-handed?
Yeah, so these things will actually emit an aura of heat that will keep you warm in the cold, and vice versa. If you're in a cold area, you can use a flame blade. I'm planning to go to the Hebrew region to try and unlock the armors, or the barbarian armors. In the cold regions, if you have a hot weapon, it will keep you warm. It will keep you from freezing. Okay, where's the closest one? I think the closest one is up that way. Okay, let's get high enough that I can
maybe glide most of the
leave
way.
Hyrule Castle. Yes, I know. I'm being a sissy. There we go. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oop! Oh, he got me. Psh. Castle's dangerous even when you're leaving it. Let's go up through the library.
Shouldn't we just warp back to the Great Plateau?
I've considered that. We could then go straight to the desert.
Are we still doing... Wait, no.
So I'm going to try and hit the 3 labyrinths, or at least 1 or 2 of the labyrinths. We'll see how long the stream lasts.
I feel like we don't have a rule against warping in this stream, right?
Oh, yeah, so that's a rule we're considering for the Tears of the Kingdom stream, is... we're gonna be I've done a couple challenge runs of Breath of the Wild. This is actually the second challenge run I've done. My first challenge run in Breath of the Wild was no teleporting, and it was really cool. I had to actually think quite a bit about where I was going, how I was prepping for trips, what I was doing as I went around. It got a lot more deliberate, and it felt a lot better to explore things, even though it was the second time I was playing the game. Yeah, that works.
Man, I wish I had a hook shot in this game.
They might have it in the sequel. I always was kind of surprised they gave you like a whole ton of...
Well...
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
So
that was kind of a funny game over, though.
Yeah. So it's better to climb on the front of the pillars so you can hide behind the pillars for stealth as you're climbing. So my idea for the hook shot was you could use the... they give you tons of chew jelly. Why don't they let you make stuff with it? You could take a chew jelly.
Oh, I thought you could make potions and stuff with it.
So, you can't make potions. It's used mostly for elemental stuff. Chew jelly gets things wet, for example. No, not you. Actually, let's...
If you just stand up there, you can probably stand on that little ridge. Oh.
Okay, we're gonna rush him.
Okay, well, you're out of stamina.
Oof.
He's down there.
I don't need his ice arrows. Whatever. Pretty sure he'll drop ice arrows, but whatever. So my idea was you take your chew jelly and you craft it into like a giant sticky hand. Like, you know those...
Yeah.
You know those sticky hands they would sell in vending machines when you were in like elementary school?
Oh, yeah.
And like after a week they'd get a ton of hair and dirt on them and then they'd be no good. Yeah. So,
yours would last a week?
Yeah.
Wow. You were a conscientious little kid.
So the idea is you'd get this big sticky hand you could throw at walls and smack made of chew jelly, and then you could zip to it as a hook shot.
That was like, I don't know why that has, I don't know. I feel like I've never noticed that, and it was really funny to me to notice it. That Link like holds out his entire arm and taps his phone screen to get his to like blow up his bomb. That's pretty funny.
I'm considering whether we should also go find Hetsu and give us more weapon slots, but that weapon slots don't seem to be the problem. I think it's DPS.
I guess, but you keep running out of weapon slots. I'm just gonna throw
Not
that
really.
out there.
No,
There's a person.
fighting Thunderblight, my biggest problem is that Thunderblight would just murder me.
Yes.
So that's the problem we're going to worry about. Fire arrows.
I feel like in Kakariko they also have like relatively constant music. Do they in like the Gerudo City?
All of the towns have a music theme.
I feel like I don't even remember the Gerudo theme.
Yeah, they make it
like the town. It's one of my favorite locations in the game though, because it's like you get to. It really gives me. I know this is bad, but it's very like Assassin's Creed 1. And I'm a total weirdo, and I don't care about any of the things in games that anyone else cares about. So I really like Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah, the town themes in this game are all pretty great. Even Terrytown.
What do you mean, even Terrytown?
Okay.
Terrytown, I think, is the champ, isn't it? It's like most people's favorite thing in this game.
Terrytown's obnoxious, and I don't like it for the same reason I don't like... Oh, it's raining.
Oh.
Well, hang on. No, I think on the underside it won't.
No, I think you're wrong.
Ah! This is doable.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Jump. Slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump. No.
And you're down. You just gotta wait it out. You just gotta wait it out, bud.
So they actually maybe I don't.
What, you gonna play the Song of Storms or something?
I might have some wood. I do not have any wood. If I had wood, I could pass the time. At least here is not rainy.
Yeah, great. It's a substance you can't climb.
Yep.
Maybe in this little
So here might be.
nook.
Yeah, see?
Tom
So,
nook.
yeah, I'm not wet here. So I should be able to...
Nope.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't think you can, my dude. Yeah, that's it. What if you just went down to like I feel like there's riverbank down the other way, like to Link's right. That
Okay, all the weapons are on. Yeah, down here, in this direction is
see
the
how
shore.
like shallow that is?
Yeah, we're gonna head over to the shore there and see if we can use that.
Like not shallow. What's the opposite of steep? Gentle, sloping, grade, low grade.
Shallow slope, gentle slope.
Yeah. What's the opposite of steep? Flat? Much more flat,
Shallow.
that is? Much more...
Shallow.
No, shallow is like going down.
Gradual.
Gradual, maybe. What is... I'm looking this up now, because I know there's an opposite of steep.
So if these are lightning bugs, yes, they're lightning bugs. One option for dealing with Thunder Blight might be to
Lightning resist?
just chug a lightning resist potion before fighting them. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, because but if we're planning to get the armor set to beat him, then it may be the best option.
Gentle, reasonable, moderate, gradual, soft.
So real quick, I'm going to grab a dragonfly. There we go, electric darter. So one option for Thunderbolt.
Flat,
So yeah,
level.
if we get, so keep an eye out for a few more of those and see if we can brew those for a potion or whatever whatever it takes to deal with Thunderblight, because Thunderblight is just the worst. I think I did go for like full level
What are you
3
sneaking for?
electric potions getting a Dragonfly.
Oh.
I just said Dragonfly. Were you not listening?
I wasn't. I was looking up I was looking at all the antonyms of steep. I was reading them aloud.
What is this, a literature podcast?
Yes. Now it is. Oh, there's a boy. Oh, it's an Octorok. Hello, dears. You gonna ride the deer?
No.
You can.
I could.
Get you away from this stupid Octorok. Fight it with your bare hands? Guardians won't. Guardian weapons won't get struck by lightning, I don't think.
Yeah, but I'm saving those.
Sounds fair. I'm glad there's not a huge limit on like how many materials you can carry.
So another neat part about thing about this side of Hyrule
You can.
is
Oh, there was a. Oh no.
There was what?
It was fire, but it was not in a like on wood or whatever.
yeah. So another fun part about this side of Hyrule is there's a bunch of razor shrooms right next to the castle, where you might expect to need them before making a raid on the castle. Oh, hello. Hey.
You missed it.
Oh.
I mean, he kind of cheated by no clipping through that rock, but.
Yep. Okay. Doop. Let's see. Where's the cube?
The Borg cube?
No, I'm looking for the labyrinth. That's all. It's like way up here on the side. Yeah, there's Death Mountain. So.
Yeah, I think they kind of form an X, right?
Yeah.
Where like they're in the like northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest.
This looks like it would be a great place for like, horses.
It's a waffle.
Hi, wolves.
Be careful.
You see any horses?
No.
There's a Lionel.
Oh yeah.
The Lionel could serve as a mount, but it probably is a very bad idea.
Yeah. Hi, Fox.
Actually, fun fact: if you mount a Lionel after stunning them, the attacks on their back don't reduce your weapon durability.
Huh. Weird. Why do you think that is?
It could be an oversight, but they probably left it in so that so that there's a way to deal with a Lionel without
Free arrow.
losing all of your weapon durability. Since it is possible to farm Lionels at high levels when you're really good at the game and have good gear. It's possible to farm Lionels for their weapons.
I feel like raising your body's core temperature makes you just have a fever. Isn't that kind of bad? I don't think you want to raise your body's core temperature. I guess Hylians aren't 100% the same as humans, but...
I mean, if the alternative is your extremities freezing off, it's probably not a bad idea.
I guess if it's temporary, maybe.
Are these arrows all from the Lionel over there?
Could be.
I mean, they do a ton of environmental storytelling in this game.
That's very pretty.
There they are.
Hi.
Excellent. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, whoops.
Well, good. You've set a horse on fire. I hope you're proud of yourself. Man, do you remember how excited people were for horseback combat in Twilight Princess?
Ow. Twilight Princess actually made a pretty big deal about it. Like, there's that whole boss who will, who you fight on the bridge and everything.
Well, it was one of the main features that they advertised for the game.
Come here.
Got him.
Oh.
Oops.
Is that not flurryable? There we go. Hey! It did it again! Sorry,
Oh
horse.
gosh. This is why I hate big weapons. You're always hitting things you don't want to hit. Feed it an apple.
Yep.
Hi, horsey. Will you be my friend? Wow, your hair's being real funky.
There it is. He wasn't doing the soothe particle effect the first time.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay, I am actually kind of lost. I do know I need to go to the edge of the map, like in this direction. Oop,
Don't
oh
be
sorry.
mean to your horse.
I'm sorry.
You just... Poor thing.
One sec. Where's the, this one? HUD mode. Pro. Because I'm a pro. And also this game is gorgeous. Ooh! How dare you?
I'm gonna knock you off. How dare I?
Aw, he didn't come.
Yeah, that's because you've been treating him horribly. Yeah.
So I'm...
Is he the one you set on fire?
Yes. No. No.
I'm gonna
I've
go...
been. I fed him some apples. He's healed. His health should be completely restored.
Yeah, and you keep, like, going more than the 2 spurs.
Alright, we're heading towards the labyrinth. Which I think is this direction, but I'm not sure. To be honest.
The horse music is also really good.
The horse music is fantastic. I love the riding themes for both day and night.
I really love the horse animation as well. That's actually one of the things I hate in Twilight Princess. I feel like they might have reused some of the wolf animation for the horse, but horses and wolves run nothing alike. That's why we ride horses and not wolves. I mean, wolves are kind of too small to ride, but also horses have like a fixed spine, so you can put stuff on their back and you can ride on their back. And it is bumpy, but it's not like their spine is just changing shape the entire time. So, that was one of the things that bugged me about Twilight Princess. It's a stupid thing to bother me, but it bothered me.
I mean, Midna can fly. I don't think she's really too concerned. She's mostly just hanging on to Link's neck, isn't she?
Well, yeah, but when Link is riding Epona, Epona also kind of runs like a wolf. She doesn't really run like a horse.
Really?
That's how I felt about it at the time, for sure.
Oh, there's the labyrinth.
I really do think they might have reused some of Wolf Link's animations for Epona. And that's totally fair. I understand that. You're on a deadline. You just gotta do stuff, you know? But yeah.
So I don't...
It's cold.
It is.
Does the flame blade need to be
It
out
is, in
to...
fact... So here's the problem. It's level 2 cold. I might not actually have the materials for this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go find the nearest... we're going to go find the nearest horse thing, which is up this way. The stable's up this way, I believe. So...
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Horse thing.
Alright, so we're just going to freeze a bit. So we're going to freeze a bit on the way up there, but we should be fine. I think when we get there, there will be a fire, which we can use to just chill a bit, do some cooking. I might not.
Can the horse make it?
I might
Your
have
horse
used
is
all
fine.
my peppers.
Okay.
The horse is fine. I might have used all my peppers actually. The only thing that will kill a horse is Death Mountain.
Well, I mean, that's comforting to know on some level, yeah. Can cold actually fully kill you?
Yes, you'll just suddenly keel over dead.
Okay.
This is covered on the plateau. Oh, I should have saved. Oh, well. Those are actually like decent for fights and stuff.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? This rain is bogus, dude. Dude, it's not raining. It's not raining. It's snowing, buddy.
Cool.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, and the stable's right there. Shoot. Good job, Bubby.
Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Where do you think you're going? The horse is this is not a controller issue. The horse is actually disobeying because they can do that. This game there. I don't. Okay, you board your horse. Do I need to give you rupees? Do you know how to catch a wild horse? He asks me as I'm riding bareback on a wild horse. Yeah. Register horse. You sure? Speed's good. Okay, horse is
Dinkus.
Thus it shall be.
That's a real typography term, apparently. Or it was. Yes.
Okay, let's check my.
Go by the
still
fires.
freezing. If we go by the fire, here with my weapon out. Hi, Bob. Do you wanna? Yeah, I don't have anything. Where's the peppers?
Think you do.
So if you stand by the fire here, you see Link will be fine. If I unequip the blade, he's still fine. But if I step away, then it's too cold. So around the fire is okay. Let's see. What have we got?
There's
here?
a shrine there.
There's
some peppers right there.
Here it is. Peppers. Pepper, pepper, pepper. What can I cook these with? Actually, I might also have... let's check my bugs as well.
Yeah, I think you have some warm darners. Yeah, there
Here
you
we
go.
Okay, so these will go well with some of these things. Guts. Teeth. Let's throw the Molduga fin in there too. These are all stuff I got from Hyrule Castle. What's he doing with his knee?
It's up. He's got his foot on the stool. Cause you.
There we go. 12 minutes. Let's make a couple more. While we're here, let's also do this.
Maybe one of the radishes? Oh.
I'm gonna cook everything.
So do they stack time when they're of the same effectiveness level?
There's a system where like it's
How do you get like two? Can you get two effectiveness frost resist?
out of just peppers, no.
Well, I
To
know.
get to level 2, you'd have to use bug parts and monster bits, I think. There's a system where every ingredient has a certain value it adds, I think. I'm not 100% how it works. I kind of glossed over it when I was doing some research for this run.
Oh, just cook it by itself?
Yes, if you cook it by itself, cooking it by itself is actually probably the best way to do it. Although...
What about like with Hyrule herbs?
Okay. I don't have any.
I know you don't have any.
So doing it like this makes it a healing item that also gives you some extra HP.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a few more of these.
Wait, can you make an elixir out of only 2 things?
You have to combine a bug with a monster part to get elixirs.
Well, I know that, but like, can you combine 1 bug with 1 monster part?
Yes, but doing them together like that gives you better duration.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna chug one of these. Okay, and we're good to go. I don't see much need to come back here, so we're gonna hop on the horse, and then we're gonna go and hit the go around the mountain. And oops.
Sorry, horsey.
Excuse me, princess.
Shut up. No. Yeah, let's just steal all their stuff. Standard video game protagonist business. Don't mind us.
I paid. They're there for charity, I think.
No, they're not.
They talk about conservation. Look, I'm a hero. I'm gonna go beat Ganon. Just watch.
In the meantime, you're gonna do dressage with your horse. Oh.
I should have marked it with my scope. Oh well. Not this way. This way. Gotta go around.
You're a good horse.
Yep. If I'd marked it, I could just go now. Oh no. Hey, it's one of the giant saber-toothed boars.
I think it's a furry rhino. Hello, Hooper. Sorry, my commentary is really flagging right now. I'm really tired for some reason.
We exhaust all our conversation topics? Surely not.
No, it's just I'm tired.
So let's talk a bit about the Tears of the Kingdom run we're going to be doing.
I was going to say, what is that orange thing over there?
It's a shrine. I'm not doing it. I don't have any reason to.
Okay.
Oop.
Yeah, I understand. You're not a Skyrim horse, bud. Don't worry. You don't have to be. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. What are you doing?
Turning him into a Skyrim horse. He just needed the proper motivation.
Oh, gosh. Once you get onto flat ground, just get off of him. Or
It's okay,
where
bud.
are you going?
You're doing great. Going to Labyrinth.
With David Bowie? You showed me this movie. Hello. What's his song about the babe? Voodoo?
Sorry.
Voodoo? I mean, this horse would have been faster, but it was injured. And, can you tame the skeleton horses?
You can, but you can't put them in the stable.
Yeah, the stable people are like, this is way too creepy.
Yep.
Okay. You stay out here, horsey. Don't get
Alright,
killed.
let's go.
I love you. You want some popcorn? Is it too rude to eat popcorn on stream?
Probably.
I kind of want some anyway.
I don't think the mic is good enough to pick up popcorn. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make some.
Okay. I'll be back.
I actually love the theme they do for puzzle dungeons like this. They also do it for I better hurry my elixir is running out. So they let's see, how does this one go? Oh, I don't have the map. I don't have the map. I gotta try and solve this labyrinth without the map. I mean, that's not the worst thing. All the labyrinths have been designed to actually be extremely misleading if you follow the map. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna mark that, and that should let me keep track of what direction I'm headed. Okay, so I believe there's some nice things in here like a meteor. Some nice weapons, stuff like the meteor rod. But the trick is, the labyrinth has a bunch of holes, some of which are fairly high up. I don't need that. Why is this here? It's got rabbits on it. Is that it? There it is, yeah. Okay. So... I believe I have enough stamina to get up to the... No, I don't. I do have enough stamina to get up there, though. Let's try this. Can you notice me? Oh no, he's gonna see me. If you shoot me while I'm climbing, I will come over there. Okay, he sounded the horn. But he's not shooting at me yet. Okay, he can't hit me. So if I get all the way to the top here.
I'm back.
Doo-doo-doo. Aha! I outsmarted the labyrinth.
I've outsmarted your outsmarting.
Okay. This is the wrong entrance.
I take it back. The labyrinth outsmarted your outsmarting.
It's somewhere around here. Let's just climb all the way to the top, and then we'll have a look around. I believe part of the solution to this one, each of the labyrinths has a slightly different twist on this. I believe in this one, the solution is to find disconnected areas of the labyrinth and use those to enter. So right down there is a stairway coming up. So we're right next to it.
I believe you.
Is this one guarded by guardians? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, here. So these things, yeah, that's it. Yeah, these things are, that's connected. These are disconnected. Is that it? I believe when you find it, it's like marked by like torches and stuff.
When you find what? Sorry, a
I
disconnected
believe the
area?
solutions, yeah, I believe the solutions for disconnected areas are lit by torches, so you can. Ooh, chew jelly.
Hello, buddies. Boom. Oh,
Ooh.
boy.
Oh no. Ah! Right.
Well, that went surprisingly well.
Yeah, they're not nearly. Yellow gel shoes are not nearly as dangerous as Thunderblight Ganon.
The thunder and, well, the electricity ones in this, I feel like that effect is really hard to deal with.
Here we go. Got it. Got it before my elixir ran out.
Nice going.
Okay. I can't remember which one this is. Which there's the head, body, or pants. These are my angry pants.
Also, if you're just joining us, we are eating some popcorn, sorry.
Alright. So to recap, we're doing a 3-heart run. We have shamefully slunk away from... Oh, you are the angry fans. We have shamefully slunk away from
The angry
Hyrule Castle because Thunderblight Ganon was just too much. We're going to be getting all the barbarian gear so that we can get a nice attack buff to fight him with. And probably also give ourselves
some kind of thunder resist collecting might also occur.
Thunder resistance elixir should be fine.
We wear short shorts.
Also, fun how the pants come with tattoos. Or is that war paint?
Why not both?
Huh? Is that like where you do like your eyeliner, you get tattooed eyeliner but still do the rest of your makeup?
I mean, if you're always angry, if you're always at war, it's never not war paint. Although I suppose tattoos aren't really made out of paint. They're probably made out of ink, most of them. Reputable ones.
I was shocked by rupees in this game. I'd been playing for like 4 hours off the plateau, and I finally got my first rupee drop. So I'd been playing on the plateau for like 4 hours. I don't think it's possible to get rupees on the plateau.
Not even from like the Taluses? I suppose they mostly just drop
Taluses don't drop rupees, they drop gems. And the only enemies that drop rupees are like high-level moblins and bokoblins and stuff. So I got my first rupee off like after I left the plateau, and it had been 4 hours into the game. I was like, wait a minute. This is my first rupee. What kind of Zelda game is this? But it was actually a really cool realization that the game has very limited rupee supply, and there are a lot of interesting ways to get rupees. You can farm taluses. Most
I thought you just said they didn't drop them.
No, you farm taluses and then sell their gems.
Oh.
You farm taluses and sell their gem drops. You can cook food. Venison and like meat sells really well. You can. There's actually a guy in.
This is an awesome little room.
Yeah. There's actually a guy in one of the stables just like to the west of the tutorial plateau. Everyone at the stable is vegetarian, and he will.
Finish your sentence.
Everyone at the stable is vegetarian, and he will. Sorry, I thought you dropped. I saw
No.
someone drop it on the couch next to me. Everyone at the stable is vegetarian, and he loves meat, and has no idea like what to do with himself. So he'll pay you a ton of money if you bring him meat.
Now you may have
Funny, that stable also has a vegetarian recipe. Every stable has a recipe pinned up on the wall.
Come on, I'm wearing even shorter pants than usual.
All right, excuse me.
He's a good horse. He ran right to where you were.
All right, that's one. I am not feeling confident.
I thought we were going to the Gerudo Desert. I'm still very confused on that front.
I came here because like I had the fire sword. I'm serious. I intentionally came here because I had the fire sword. I was like, oh, fire sword. That'll make this easier.
Elixir, by the way, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to use it again. I've got the other one. I think it's a food or another elixir. Okay, so fun fact about Lionels. If they see you, they'll pull their weapon out, but they won't engage unless you have a weapon drawn. So if I do this and keep my distance, he'll just stare at me, but he won't come at me.
That's pretty cool.
But if I do this,
I mean, he has his bow drawn.
he has his bow drawn. I'm not going to mess with him.
And you're out of cold resist.
Yep. Thank you. Well, desert's next.
All right. I think you actually have some like heat resist stuff in your pack, but isn't that mostly for? Is any of that useful in Gerudo Desert?
Yes, that is the Gerudo Desert heat resist.
Okay.
I always thought it was weird that this game had fire resistance be completely separate from heat resistance.
Huh.
Wouldn't it
Weird.
make more sense to like have the first level of fire resistance be just sunny weather, and the second level of fire resistance is like actual volcanoes, and the third level is like, you know, the caldera? Whatever.
That probably would make some kind of logical sense. He's a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Our good little dinkus. So, I don't know. I learned this on the internet, so I don't know how reliable it is. But apparently, the like original printer's term for those 3 little dots or asterisks or whatever in a row that like break up a couple of paragraphs, but it's like not a chapter break. Those are called dinkuses. Any set of little characters that they use to do that type of break is called a dinkus.
So there's 2 labyrinths. One's over in this vicinity,
Welcome to my literature podcast.
and the other, I believe, is around here. Let's go to the Akala one first. We're going northeast.
What area of the map is Death Mountain in?
Death Mountain's right smack dab in the middle, top middle.
Okay. Is Great Plateau in like the south, or is it in the center?
I wonder if it's possible to take a horse all the way around the north edge of the map.
Like, without getting them killed to Death Mountain?
The north side, I've actually done this walk around the north side of Death Mountain. It's the darndest thing. So Death Mountain, if you go around the north side of Death Mountain, you'll find all kinds of lizards. All kinds of lizards. The fireproof lizards. And there is not a single cooking pot on the entire north part of the map.
Oh gosh.
Not on Death Mountain. I don't even think there's any up on the north side of Hebra. Like the Ice Mountain on the northwest.
Wow.
So I actually made a trip. This trip, the east to west trip I'm doing right now. So when I found the Akala region, I decided let's try approaching Death Mountain from the north. Bad idea. I had all these ingredients for making, you know, fireproof. Oh look, some Zonai statues. Found all these ingredients for making fireproof potions. Mm-hmm. Nowhere to cook them.
Huh.
I was livid by the time I got to the east side. And then the west side, from the east side to the west side. And then when I got to the west side, I like ran into the Shadow Ruins. And there I was like, oh, that's cool. These ones right here, actually.
I think I even remember this place. If it's the thing I'm thinking of.
So I went all the way around the north side trying to figure out how to get on Death Mountain. Finally came around and found this thing, which was made the trip totally worth it. We're not going here. This is not part of the challenge run. I should add this little ruin here, actually, to my Tears of the Kingdom checklist. So I have a list of locations and characters I want to follow up on for Tears of the when I play Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh.
So I got, like, you know, all the champions, descendants listed. Figure out where they're all up to. I assume they're all part of the main story.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then the I've also got like a bunch of, you know, just questions like, hey, I wonder what's on Mount Satori this time around, you know?
What's Mount Satori?
Mount Satori is a mountain just on the between the Great Plateau and Rito
pepper.
Village. What?
You might want to grab those peppers.
Oh yeah. Satori, actually probably not. I don't think we're going, well, they might be useful in the desert, but I think I've got enough for that already. So Satori Mountain is between a mountain between Rito Village and the Great Plateau. It's also next to where, like, you find the white royal horse and see the cutscene with Zelda complaining about or having run off from home, and then Link chases her down, and she's like, "Oh, thanks for teaching me how to ride my horse properly," because Link is, you know, an expert at riding horses. And I think that's the gut check challenge up there, actually. And the it's interesting because there's an aurora over it some nights, and there is a very odd-looking Princess Mononoke God of Life kind of creature that spawns there.
Oh, like the god of the forest or
Yeah.
the moon god or whatever?
Yeah. And interesting fact about that mountain, it's completely covered with orchards and fruits. Very good place to stock up on fruits. I've actually considered going there for this run. Unfortunately, I'm headed in the wrong direction to make that happen. I mean, unless we want to do a complete run all the way around the side of the map, and then down to here, and then what we're probably going to do is once we get here, we're going to cut through Akala and then down across the delta. Actually, at that point, it might just be better to teleport to the plateau, and then yeah, it's probably going to be better to teleport to the plateau, go to the horse stable just to the west of the plateau, and then re-summon my horse. We'll let the porters go grab it while I take a nap. And then we'll probably skip Mount Satori. One option would be to go raid the ninja hideout for bananas. But now that we're doing this to get ourselves the
This
barbarian
is really
armor.
pretty.
It is. Yeah, this is the north side of the map, by the way. That's the edge of the map right there. You can't go up to those cliffs. There's Death Mountain from the backside.
I forgot how great this game looks.
Kind of shocking for the first 1080p game Nintendo ever made.
Well, and like, there's also, I don't know, like I've been playing, or I had been playing, oh cool. I had been playing that one Pokemon that was kind of trying to be Breath of the Wild-ish. What is it? The one where you go back in time.
Arceus?
Yeah, Legends Arceus. I really liked that game. And I was like, man, this is kind of cool. But, like, obviously Breath of the Wild looks better. Like, it just is, like, more beautiful to look at.
Yeah, I saw Arceus, and I was kind of shocked at how greasy everything looked.
What do you mean greasy?
There was like this reflective sheen to everything. Breath of the Wild does this, but only when it's raining. In Arceus, it was everywhere.
Oh.
Like here, you'll see the rocks. Anywhere there's rocks, it's shiny. But where there's dirt, it's like, oh no, this is fine.
I think I know what you're talking about, maybe.
It was. You can actually see a little bit of the effect here, if only because this is kind of a basalt slope. But in the
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
in Breath of the Wild, you only really see it when it's raining. Whereas in Arceus, it looked like everything like that all the time, which was just hilarious. I know Game Freak is like on a budget. Because here's the thing, Pokemon games are not video games. I know, bold words. Why would you say something so controversial? I think this is the limit.
Can you mine those like with a
But
hammer?
Pokemon games are, yeah, you can. I don't see a reason to though. All right, goodbye, horse. Pokemon games are not meant to be video games. They are Pokemon merchandise.
The people who were here worshipped Tetris?
It's one of the puzzle blocks.
What?
It's a Korok puzzle.
What?
It's a Korok puzzle.
It is?
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm not going to solve it. I don't want to.
Moblos or whatever you are.
They're moblins. Wait,
They're skeletons.
stealth moblin? I don't have the camera. I can't check. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought that broke it.
Huh.
Oh, well. I'm not sure why I'm collecting all these now.
Eh.
What am I going to do with them? Like,
Sell them? I don't know.
oh, it's just a Korok. Sheesh. Like, I might go to Hetsu and unlock a couple weapon slots.
I thought it was Hestu.
Hestu? I might go to Hestu and unlock a couple weapon slots. I might purchase, like, some arrows.
Careful of that guy.
Honestly, being able to fight the Blights without having to count arrows would be pretty awesome. Being able to fight the Blights and use arrows with impunity would be pretty nice. We'll see. What I'm probably going to do is, after I get the second set of armor,
Ooh.
that's going to be... I'm not going on Death Mountain. There's nothing on Death Mountain I want for this run.
Correct.
I mean, in theory, I could go fight each of the Blights individually and not grab their heart containers at the end of each fight.
Did they give you heart containers? I thought everything gave you spirit orbs in this game. Don't mind me.
Ah! I mean, I guess I can
Okay.
buy more arrow. That's more arrow money, I guess.
Well, thanks, boys. I'm out. See ya. He just took the kid's college fund.
Sorry, save your viral tax.
They are monsters. They probably did steal it from somebody. I do kind of wonder what they wanted it for, though. You know what I mean?
Why is there a lantern here?
For fun and me time.
Hey, there's Viridania.
Mm-hmm.
Usually there's only lanterns to mark trails. Wait,
Is this
there
not a
hot
trail?
springs? Maybe there's that's to mark hot springs. Oh yeah, that's the gut check rock. That's what the trail marker's for.
What is gut check?
Gut check rock is it's the Goron mini game where you climb really quickly, and there's a few other things associated with it. Gut check is actually pretty neat. All the Goron side quests are really fun. Who cares if this is the post-apocalypse? We need to get buff.
They're awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. You wouldn't happen to have any really nice weapons on your neck, would you?
Beautiful dreamer, wake unto me. Woke him up.
I don't think he saw me. Ah, he saw me! Okay.
Wow, there's a thing there.
A what?
A shrine.
Yeah, that's the Skull Lake Shrine.
I don't know. You keep saying these things like I should know them.
I've played this game quite a bit. So this is Skull Lake. As you can see, it's shaped like a skull.
I can?
Yeah. So that's
yeah, okay.
So
I
this
see.
right here is like the top of the head.
Yep.
That's the first eyeball. That's the second eyeball.
I told you.
Kilton's down there, actually, I think.
Yeah, I think that is where he is. I was going to say, is that where the monster guy is?
Yeah, Kilton's down there. Funny thing about Kilton. So Kilton is actually the son of Robbie, and I can't remember Robbie's wife's name right now. Robbie's one of the Sheikah researchers.
Sheikah?
The Sheikah researchers. And his wife, he and his wife got married. They had a kid. Their kid was named Kilton. And he's pretty weird. Kilton likes monsters. Like, Kilton really likes monsters. It's disturbing, to a disturbing degree, actually. Anyways, so if you go talk to the Robbie and his wife, they will actually give you a quest to go out and get that shrine right there, which puts you right next to their son's hideout, which is the other eyeball in the lake down there. How long have we been streaming for?
A billion years. Nearly 2 hours. Hour 40, about.
We should probably call it after I get this.
We didn't even do anything cool.
We got one of the armors. We're going to go get the other armor now.
Well, we should at least get to the spot where we're going to pick up next time.
So here's what we'll do. We're going to get out to the... what's the fastest way to get there? I think it's right there. Yeah, so I think it's there. You have to go from the research... The easiest way to get there is from the research lab, I think. I have to go all the way around to this side. My horse still ain't here. Yeah.
Oh, Dinkus, why have you forsaken me?
So we're going to head up there and then paraglide over to there. Actually, speaking of... yeah, I was pretty close.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, honestly.
Oh, stamina shrooms. These are good to be good. No, they're zap shrooms. Zap shrooms.
Those are good for us.
Zap shrooms are kind of what I want, actually, though I'm hoping the... Did I never cook the electricity resist potions?
You never did.
They're there. Okay. So we'll use that to make an electricity resistance elixir. But this could also be helpful for... Well, just in case, I guess. Some kind of resistance will be nice. So the plan is...
Shield surf. No, you don't have to. I'm 100% being stupid. Don't worry about it.
Why not? It's downhill.
Because it damages your shield.
Wow, that went fast.
Yeah. I think use a pot lid for like that purpose.
Okay. So we're going to climb up there and then paraglide the labyrinth.
Okay. Hello, Fox.
So one of the other weird things is I don't think Robbie even shows up here until you've met Pyrrha. Or maybe only his wife's there.
It's a Pyrrhic victory? What?
So the way the researchers...
Is Pyrrha the girl with the glasses?
Yes.
Okay.
So the way the main quest works out, you have to... Neither of the researchers shows up there. I checked this out in my second playthrough just to see, hey, what's it like? Because I wanted to shortcut things this time on my second playthrough, and I was like, oh, what if I do this? And nope. So if you go to the research lab here, and you haven't talked to Impa, and you haven't talked to Pyrrha in Hateno Village yet, then they'll just be like, oh, Robbie won't be there, and Pyrrha won't be in her lab either. So you talk to Impa. So there's like a certain order you're supposed to meet them all in, which is odd. It feels weird when you do it. 'Cause you're like, hey, I have to go all the way to Kakariko Village and then come all the way back here. Now, this is normally not an issue if you can teleport. I was doing a no teleport run at the time. It was not fun.
I'm kind of glad you don't get pulled around too hard by just the general wind. You know
Here,
I mean?
there's a really strong wind pushing away, actually.
I know, but
I can't remember if you need... did I need stamina boosting to do this? I can't remember.
probably.
Well, we'll see.
Because right now our stamina's real stupid.
Yep. I think this is doable.
Maybe. I don't know. That's kind of looking like a no to me, but maybe.
I think it's doable. So if you jump while climbing, it uses a lot more stamina than if you just climb.
Right.
Than if you just push this joystick. So climbing like that, you can climb very far. You just have to be patient going up. If all you do is mash the jump button,
very far, but yeah.
Yeah. If all you do is mash the jump button to climb, then you'll very quickly run out of stamina and be very sad when you fall off. Oh wow! Look at all the dragonflies.
Mm-hmm. You're almost invisible when you're in the weeds. Hello, Waffle. Roo. You're a bud.
There it is. We're almost there. Yeah, the wind pushes away. Maybe
Yeah.
I should try and cook some stamina elixir. Did I get a restless cricket?
Yeah, you've gotten a couple. Hello, Booper. I'm glad they don't make you fight wolves. That's nice.
Wolves will pick on you though.
Yes, I know, but like they don't make you fight them. It's not like Skyrim where they're just like really aggressive and they like won't leave you alone, even though you can kill them in one hit and you just kind of feel bad about it.
Doesn't Ocarina of Time have a couple mandatory Wolfos encounters?
Yeah, Wolfos, they're like clearly bipedal and they know what they're doing.
Isn't there also a whole subplot about how they were like people turned into monsters or something?
Probably. It sounds like something that would be in that game.
Uh-huh.
Wolves that are just animals are just like hungry or whatever, and I feel bad about it.
Is there a cooking pot around here? I know there's one down at the stable that way. Oh, hello, random pot.
Did one of those pots just jump? Like
Just randomly fell over. It just randomly fell over.
Oh.
Like something with physics engine.
Wind.
Could be wind. Speaking of wind,
I don't really understand how the saving in this game works.
it'll just decide to autosave. It's got a little bit of logic, like it'll only auto. No. I may have pressed a button on accident there.
Oh gosh, you're playing like me.
So it'll like do a few things, like do sanity checks to make sure that you're standing on solid ground and not like swimming or climbing or in any situation where your
Like
stamina could
falling
drain.
through the air or...
Yeah. Like here, I'm going to fall in the lake and my stamina is going to respawn me. That was pretty good. I think I can do that if I didn't waste the stamina. Let's try again.
Probably.
So
I wonder if they tested this whole game with like the 3 hearts and 3 stamina or 4 stamina or whatever.
it was definitely a consideration. They made sure that you can beat the game right off the plateau. It's real hard, but it's totally possible, and it's definitely intended. Everything about Hyrule Castle seems to be built around somebody running through it, grabbing a whole bunch of things to stock up to fight Ganon, and then going straight to the Ganon. There's a whole ton of really high-level gear in there, and it's all weapons. there's no armor in Hyrule Castle, though they did, I think, end up adding some in the DLC. But
I still haven't played the DLC.
the DLC is very good. Hey,
Oh.
hey,
Oh.
hey.
Maybe. Sorry. That was kind of a funny death pose, though.
All right, change of plans. We're going to be going down to the stable here, and then we are going to be ending the stream.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, gee. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a stream or a long stream. It's surprisingly difficult to kind of keep the conversation going and be on point, if not exactly entertaining. I'm not sure that I really have managed to be entertaining in any of these, but I do try to find things to talk about. Ooh, I wish you could get like some kind of surfboard or something.
I believe that the shield you can craft at the tech lab right up there, the blue shiny shield, is actually the best shield in the game for surfing. It's got good durability, it's really slick. And
I just wish shield surfing were more of an option without making you feel like, oh, I'm wasting my resources. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, the Master Torch?
Yeah, I think this is one who tells you about the shrine. This was my first exposure to the shrines, actually. No, wait, my second exposure to the shrines.
You probably know this, but I found this out while I was looking up NPCs to make our little Hyrule Sonas or whatever, PNG tubers here.
Yeah.
But apparently they used like Miis to make the NPCs.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. They're like slightly altered, but not that much. It's enough that you can actually, modders have actually been able to put
oh wow,
Miis
you're right.
into, it's kind of crazy. They've been able to put Miis into the game. So like famous Miis for like, you know, who's the boxer guy, like the boxing guy in Wii Fit? Anyway.
So I believe this guy actually gives you a ton of stamina from this thing. What? What?
Did he just cheat you out of 10 rupees?
I thought this is supposed to give you like temporary stamina or temporary HP or something.
Here, I can look it up if you want. Let me see. Aquila stable buns. They're a type of food.
I need the temporary stamina to get over to the labyrinth.
Items. What else we got here? 10 rupees. Oh, it refills the stamina wheel.
What's the point of refilling the stamina wheel? I can do that by waiting and catching my breath for 5 seconds.
They have an enduring... They can also have an enduring effect and can refill and temporarily expand on Link's stamina wheel. However, they do not always have this effect.
Is it random?
Might be. It might be random or it might just not. What does ZeldaDungeon.net say?
Oh, God.
Chance of a temporary stamina wheel. Okay.
I need a temporary stamina wheel. That's how I'm getting to the labyrinth.
Seems like a roll of the dice.
I mean, I don't think I have any stamina shrooms or anything. I might have a restless cricket.
You do. I've already
There it
informed you
is.
of this.
There it is. Got it. Okay, now we have the temporary stamina wheel. Okay, that's gonna get us to the labyrinth. Let's do a little cooking and then.
Hello, Bop Bop. Hello, Boop Boop. Oh, you're a good dog. Hi, buddy. Oh my gosh, you're cute. I wonder if they're based on the like the Wii dogs. They had them in Wii Sports Resort. No, not in Nintendogs. Like the little plasticky looking ones. They had little dogs that you could play with in Wii Sports Resort. Do you not remember this?
Mm-mm.
And when you were doing jogging.
I never played Wii Sports Resort.
Oh my gosh. You're actually missing out though. It wasn't the Wii U, I don't think.
I know how to get to the labyrinth. I know how to get to the labyrinth.
Will that actually help? Don't you still need stamina for that?
I'm sure it helps. Okay.
Is it on bus? Hey donkey, what are you doing in our video? Hey Boofus. You're gonna go tell them to find Dinkus for you.
It won't.
Maybe if you do like a spin attack?
Well, there will be no cooking this stream, everybody. Alright, I think we're done. Let's just pull Dinkus back and,
Yeah. Dinkus. Hi, Dinkus. Feed him a carrot or something. I don't know. Does he like a pepper? Probably not. Will you eat that? What are you doing? And why are you doing it?
Trying not to get struck by lightning.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they like berries.
He's at least sniffing it. Yeah, it doesn't look like he wants it.
Yeah, that's a no. I didn't realize they had a rejection animation.
I don't know that that is a rejection animation.
So I don't really need to cook anything for this labyrinth. I just can use the stamina wheel I got, and we'll be good.
We live in hope.
When I come back,
can't tell because you have your pro. Can you?
Oh yeah, there's no way to predict the weather. This is my biggest pet peeve about the game. Last thing to talk about before we're done.
Yeah.
They don't show you the weather here. If you go turn on the Pro View, you can see the weather prediction. There is nowhere on any of the other menus, not even the Sheikah Slate map, that tells you that weather forecast.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, very weird.
I never thought about that, but you're right.
Predicting the weather is actually a really big deal for, like, climbing.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you'd
cooking.
think that would be on the Sheikah map as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
All right. Well, next time,
Now
if we
you
do
know.
next, if we don't get Tears of the Kingdom before then, we're gonna go up there, and we're gonna paraglide down to the labyrinth.
And look up I Want Die in Breath of the Wild if you want to see a weird, funny me put into Breath of the Wild by some modder.
Alright. Well, that's the end of the stream. Do we have an outro or anything?
Nope. We just end it abruptly. Like this.